Hi everyone, welcome back to Skates Tutorials. So today we are going to be talking about parent conferences again. And of course, this year there is another twist. Yay! So for parent conferences this year, we are actually going to be in the building, but we are going to be offering parents two options. So they are going to be able to either come in person or have the virtual option. But we want to make sure that this is not mad chaos where we have parents coming in to see us while we also have parents trying to do the virtual at the very exact same time. That would not be good. In order to do that, we're going to use a tool called Calendly. Calendly. It is very easy. It's user-friendly both for us as staff and also for parents. And it's also, bonus, it is free and it works with our CPS calendars already. We are going to quick sign up and use it. So you're going to, as you can see, go to this website, calendly.com. So CALENDLY.com. And then all you're going to do is type in your CPS email. And if you have not set up an account, you'll click sign up and it's just going to ask you to sign in and you'll use your CPS credentials. There's like 2 more questions and you'll be signed in. So we'll go ahead and do that now. Once you are logged in, you will come to a home page just like this. You won't have these pre-set up boxes. You'll just have ones that will say 15, 30, and 60-minute meetings that will already be set up for you. But then you can personalize them, and that is what we're going to do today. So you're going to create one that will say your last name, parent conference. I'm going to show you how to do that. So the first thing you'll do is you're going to create new event type. So you'll go ahead and click that button. And you'll have a bunch of different options. The one we're going to use today is the one-on-one. You'll go ahead and click create. And then for event name, you're going to use your last name and then parent conference. And then this is the cool part, is you're going to put the location, and we're going to end up having 2 locations since there's 2 options for our parents. So we'll go ahead and pick the first one. So you'll see that there's many different options. Now remember, for our virtual options, we use Google because we have a Gmail account. So you're going to go ahead and click Google Meet. So this will be our virtual option. Then you'll notice underneath it says add a location option. We're going to go ahead and do that. And we'll go down and we'll see in-person meeting. So now you'll see that we're going to be able to add a second option. So we're going to say in person. So this is our second option. And we're going to say Von Steuben. And then wherever your classroom or where your designated space is. So Von Steuben. And for me, it would have been office 314. And then you can always include some details. So this part is important because our in-person parents do have a little bit more information that they need. So here's some stuff that you could add. When you arrive to school, you'll check in through security with entrance B. So they need to go through door B. We ask them to wear their masks at all time. We also are asking that if they do choose the in-person option, that they are fully vaccinated or have proof of a negative COVID test when they arrive. And then they will be able to find me on the 3rd floor in office 314. Again, I would definitely put at the start in person because they'll be able to see that right away when they select that option. And then Von Steuben office 314 or Von Steuben room 209 or whatever your room number is. Click update. So now you'll be able to see that they have the option of either the Google Meet or the in-person. And then down here is a quick description of the 2 options. And put a few more details. So just a reminder that if they chose the virtual option, they'll pop into the Google Meet at the start of their time. You might not be there right on time, even though hopefully you will, but just to hang tight and you'll be there shortly. And then the in-person, they'll go through security and then they'll come up to your room. And that is setting up the 2 options for your meetings. And then we'll go ahead. You can choose the color that makes you the most happy. And then you go ahead and click next. The next thing we need to do is we need to make sure we set it just for that one day because we don't want parents thinking that they can set these appointments all week or for right now it says 60 days. We only have parent conferences on that one day, although you are more than happy to meet virtually or in person as long as you follow the protocol at any point in time. But parent conference day is just that one day. So we're going to set the date range. So you're going to click within a date range, and then we're going to select November 18th. So you're going to click it, that's going to be our start date. You're going to click it again, it's going to do the end date. And then you'll notice the apply button turns blue, and you'll click that and you'll see the date range is the 18th. And now we know that it's just set for that one day for this event. The next thing we'll do is the duration of each segment. So our conferences are only going to last for 15 minutes a piece. So you're going to click 15 because that's the shortest we can do. And now we are going to set our hours. So we're going to set custom hours. We can go ahead and delete, or we can uncheck the other days because we're only meeting on Thursday. And then we're going to set our hours for parent conferences. So remember, parent conferences are going to start at 11. So we can go ahead and start at 11. And then we're going to check our lunch schedule. So I think my lunch, will say, starts at 2. So my first time frame is going to go from 11 to 2. And then I'm going to set my second one. I think then lunch ends at 2:50. And then it ends at 6:50. The whole day ends at 6:15. So now I know I have my first section of conferences are from 11 to 2 p.m. and my second is from 2:50 to 6:15. So I can check again. So here we go. We have my virtual, we have my in-person. It's set on the 18th, 15-minute time slots on Thursday from 11 to 6:15 with my 50-minute lunch in the middle. I can go ahead and click next. So then the next thing and the last thing we need to make sure we do is our questions. So we'll click here. I'm going to click on the first one and just make sure I'm going to drop down and say first and last name, so the parent makes sure that they add their first and last name. And then you can see that it automatically, they have to fill this out. They also have to fill out whether or not they want to be in person or a Google Meet. Here it says, please share anything that will help prepare for our meeting, so they can add any notes that they want. I do want to add 2 more questions. So the Google Meet and the in-person might be a little confusing. So I just add this to make sure that they really know what they chose. I selected to have my conference to be either virtual or remote, so that they for sure know, and we know that they specifically chose that. And then make sure that this is a required question. And I moved it up so it's right next to this one. And then I'm going to add one more, and I'm going to say, what is your student's name? And I'm also going to make that a required question. And we can go ahead and save. So our event is now made, and now you have your event. So all you need to do is, here's your link. You can copy that. And what it looks like is right here. So this is what will pop up. They'll be able to read this. They'll then select the date. All the times that are available will pop up right here. They can click it, click confirm, and they'll fill in the answers, and they can schedule the event. So what we need from you is that link, and we'll be able to send that out to all parents in our communication to the community. Again, reach out if you have any questions, and we look forward to a successful parent conference day. Thanks so much. See you next time.